Hello there and welcome back to Midlife Crisis. I'm Cheryl. You know, it's so funny, and anytime I'm passing by and I see like I can cover some stuff, that is exactly what I do. I'm in a different location. We're in the midst of pushing out part two of that piece on abuse, but it is so gorgeous out here today. I wanted to just covered a quick piece on jealousy. You know, we've done this before, but I want to talk about the emotion again because I believe within my heart that it is one of the things that is causing the enemy to actually attach to us and make us do crazy things. I want to dive a little deeper into this, so don't go away. So it is my observation, you know, in addition to all the other things that we go through, well, summer is officially here. I mean, all the greens are out and as you can hear the birds. It doesn't look like we're going to be dipping into 50s and 40s anymore. This is like, we're here. I just absolutely love the warm weather. I think that the sun does a lot for us. It helps our moods and so on. I love New York. I'm just not crazy about the winter. There's some crazy things that happen when we get involved with this thing, with this emotion. I mean, yes, it is a negative emotion, but it does a whole lot more damage. And I want to say that this is an enemy amongst us. When we get involved with jealousy, you know, it just causes us to switch up on people that we care about, you know. So with that, family members, friends, everything gets completely like damaged. It is just such a dangerous emotion because of what's been happening to me in my own life, you know, what I've observed, and you know, that's what I do. I pay attention to things. I wanted to stop and just talk about my observations with what jealousy really does to us. And I can tell you for sure, if you're getting involved with that, and a lot of people, like, they're not even aware that they're doing this because they'll say to you, oh, you know, I don't envy anyone, I'm not jealous. But if you don't have that self-awareness, you wouldn't even know that this is taking place. So you do have to tap in, because what it's doing, in my opinion, it's allowing the enemy to attach certain energies onto us, and so we are not the same. So you'll find that people that you knew from years back, I mean, it's all kinds of things that happen to us in midlife years, but these different emotions and experiences will cause us to switch up. And I'll elaborate a little more in part two of our abuse piece. But let me tell you, when you get involved with being like jealous and envious of another person, it makes the ugly side of you come out. And you'll find yourself doing things that you will not be able to explain. And I believe that is what's breaking up families, marriages, partnerships, friendships. I believe that this is the culprit. We are not being nice to one another when we have this emotion going on in the back end, and it makes us do like really crazy things. So my recommendation is to just become more self-aware and just kind of take a little inventory on whether or not you're trying to outdo someone, because I think I've indicated this before, that you can tell that you're having a jealousy issue if you're trying to outdo someone. If you find yourself competing, then jealousy is present. And you want to make sure that you fix that, because the things that it will have you doing, you are not able to fight that. It's normal to feel a little something, but to go all out there where you're doing things that can harm the other person because of your emotions, then you need to pay attention to that, because nothing good comes out of having that emotion. You become a monster within yourself. And I'm saying it just like that because you actually become somebody very dark and not a very nice person, because you're not able to control this emotion. It will have you doing crazy things and things that you will be sorry for later. And in the interim, you're ruining relationships because you are not able to subside whatever negative emotions you're feeling. I can tell you also that if you are having that emotion, then there is something in your life that you definitely need to fix, because everything is within our reach. What is it that you want? We're not tapping into ourselves to find what we need to make ourselves happy. And so all we're doing is looking around to see who we can compete with. And that's jealousy. That is what that is, envy and jealousy. If competition is there, then envy and jealousy is present. So you want to be like conscious, have that self-awareness, and go after what you want. You've got to understand what you need to make yourself happy and go after it. Because if you're really busy doing what you want and having that fulfillment in your life, you will not have time to be hurting others by competing and doing like mean things because of this dark feeling, which that's what it is, of envy and jealousy. You've got to be conscious. That's the only way you're going to know it's taking place, and you've got to be on your own beat, on your own mission. Because if you are just moving around with no purpose, you know, you're just existing, you have things, but you don't feel whole within yourself, then you will find yourself having that situation. In the long run, you're not going to be happy either way, so why not work to fix that and keep your relationships healthy? Take inventory on what it is that you know you need to make yourself happy and go after it. I mean, it's simple. You know, it's very, very simple. Taking the route where you are, you know, competing with someone and doing bad things to another person because of your negative emotions, where jealousy and envy is concerned, that is not going to fix what you feel inside. So just try to come to terms with your shortcomings and, you know, try to work that out. You have to be conscious of it before you can even fix it. You have to come to terms with the fact that it is happening. And once that's done, then everything will work itself out, and you will find that you feel much better if you go after your dreams and not worry about what the other person is doing. If you are going out of your way to compete or to point out what you have that the other person doesn't, then jealousy is involved. Try to get rid of that. It's not a good thing to do, not at this stage. Okay? Check us out at midlifecrisis.com. Do subscribe to the channel by clicking on that bell icon. You know, there's a lot going on. I have my hands in a lot of stuff, and I checked the other day, and it's almost like a year and a half that I haven't written an article. We're still in the midst of pushing out part 2 of the abuse piece that we did recently. There's so much going on that I'm not even getting to write. So much to be done in so little time. And the last time an article was written was back in 2021. This is how time is flying, but there's so much more that I am trying to do, that I'm coming now to ask the viewers for more support. Please visit the website. I'll put a link below. There's a donate button. You know, just support us with whatever you feel you can handle. That will help us a lot. Whatever support you can give us will be appreciated. I could start belting out more articles, ebooks. It's a lot of stuff to cover, and it's just not enough time. And that would help. If you can, give us your support. There's a donate button on the website, midlifecrisis.com. I'll put a link below. Whatever you are able to do, we'd appreciate it. Okay? I really want to spend a lot more time giving you the service. It's ebooks, it's the articles, Patreon, it's a lot of stuff, and I would like to make that time. And the way you can help is to give us your support. There is a donate button. Whatever you can help us with will be appreciated. And we'll just see what happens in the next few weeks, because I would like to spend a lot more time kicking out these videos and getting these articles and ebooks out. It's been going into 2-3 weeks now, which is unacceptable. So that's how you can help us to do things in a more timely manner. All right? Thanks in advance for your support, and we will see you next time. You take care.